no explosion. They're just that good. They're well coached. They're disciplined. And now the defense is playing well. Because before it was only the offense. Now it's the defense. I do think that Amari Cooper will really help out this Bills team, right? And I think that will give him a chance to compete with the Chiefs. But I'm at this point where I got to see it now. There's times where I thought maybe the Bills might get the Chiefs. Maybe the Bengals might get the Chiefs. Maybe
the Ravens.
They still don't do it.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to respect the Chiefs and say, hey, look, they're going to three-peat until somebody else shows me otherwise.
I like that.
Short and sweet.
I like it.
The answer is no, but it helps a lot.
Okay. For sure.
It helps a lot. And the only reason why I'm saying no is right now, offensively, I feel they're the same now. Defensively, I feel the Kansas City Chiefs have a better defense. But offensively, I don't care what you say. You got a superstar in Josh Allen who's going to make a bunch of plays.
Yes,
now you have a number one wide receiver in Amari Cooper who is like that.
Yes, he is.
I know we've been in Cleveland and people don't remember what Amari Cooper is. When you talk about running routes and releases, I don't care who you put up there with him. Devontae, Justin Jefferson, I don't care. Keenan Allen, I don't care who you... He's in the conversation. He's like that as a route runner. So offensively, now you got James Cook in the backfield who's emerging as an elite back.
Yes.
You have Josh Allen, and now you have a number one receiver who's going to get the number one corner, and it's going to make it easier on the Keon Colemans and those other dudes. This is big time for Josh Allen. So it helps because now when you take the field, now you have a shot, and that's what I think this move was for. This move, we need to figure out how to beat the Chiefs. We're not going to beat the Chiefs with what we have right now, add Amari Cooper. So it definitely helps, but I'm giving a nod to the Chiefs still strictly because of their defense.
The Chiefs are the Chiefs. So, they don't. But it does, Amari does make them a true contender. Josh Allen, we agree up here, is Superman.
But pause. I'm confused.
Okay.
Are you?
If you're a true contender, but you can't beat the Chiefs, what you contending for? Break that down for
Chiefs.
me.
For the Chiefs spot. Like,
But if you're a true contender,
I
that
put
means
them
you
right
can beat
under the Chiefs, like Chiefs-Ravens right now, and then Bills are 3, to me, with this move. They weren't 3 before this move because they didn't have a number one receiver.
Yep.
And we all agree Josh Allen is Superman, right? Superman's kryptonite the last 2 games, okay, has been man coverage.
Yeah.
The Houston Texans and the New York Jets. Man coverage. They couldn't find anything open. They weren't beating press. Keon Coleman had 1 good touchdown against the Houston Texans. You know what Amari Cooper does well?
True.
He beats man-to-man coverage. He has created an average of almost 3 yards of separation, his highest since 2018.
He's special.
Amari Cooper still has it. Yeah. So this move tells me we couldn't beat man coverage. We didn't trust Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid. They're great. James Cook, all these guys, even Ray Davis has stepped up. But this gives him a true bona fide number one receiver, and you got to give it to Brandon Beane, the GM of the Buffalo Bills. Amari Cooper restructured his deal this offseason with the Browns. The Bills will pay Amari Cooper $800,000 to play for a bona fide number one receiver. $800,000 for a bona fide number one receiver, genius move.
I think it puts them on.
There you go.
As the Ravens.
As the Ravens?
He said, there you go. Got you.
So you mean AFC Championship? That's what you think they can
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Shady, bro. I think what you would tell, the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Come on, man.
Until I see you beat the Chiefs, I cannot say that you are on the same level as the Chiefs. Same level as the Ravens, absolutely. With all due respect, the Ravens are a notch below the Chiefs. I believe the Texans are below the Chiefs. It puts the Bills on the same level as the Ravens, Bills on the same level as the Texans. But to be on the same level as the Chiefs, that's going to take, to me, more than just one guy.
So you're saying in the playoffs they got to beat the Chiefs, not the regular season?
Yes, they beat the Chiefs in the regular season.
So even if they played in the regular season
don't matter.
They beat it, don't matter.
Don't matter. We saw them beat the Chiefs in the regular season, I believe, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's why I asked you that. With Amari,
It don't matter to me.
But I think it gives them a shot, right? Because every team has a shot to beat the Chiefs. But the Chiefs are up here. But I will say this, though, with Amari Cooper, because I was talking to Deion Dawkins, right? The star left tackle who's having a great season. We were talking about, like, you're a lineman. And when you don't really watch the wide receivers. But he didn't go into details about the wide receivers. But he was saying, like, man, everybody's just playing a lot of man coverage. It looks different this year than all the others I've been here. And I think if you bring Amari Cooper there, right, because I think we forget how good he really is. Deshaun Watson was real. He's awful. Like, bad. So you don't get to see how good he is. And then another thing is playing on a bad team and you're not playing well because your quarterback or your line's bad, because I've been there. You know, you're not even engaged in the team, right? I'm out there, but I'm not out there, right? My body's out there, but my mind's not out there. I think you bring him to the Bills, you go from Deshaun Watson, who's awful, to Josh Allen, who's great.
Yeah.
And you're going to see the real Amari Cooper. I think about when I watched the Bills play, I was comparing him to like a superstar point guard that can score really well, right? So you get the point guard, he's getting all these buckets, right? And then his team is not as good, but then when he needs his other teammates to get a bucket, he's assisting it, right? So every time we're scoring, it's either from me or me giving you an assist. But what about that point guard that's really, really good, but you know what? I need a break. Yo, throw it to the big man down in the paint. You bring Amari Cooper, that's what you get now, right? So now I have to make all these special plays and buy time for my wide receivers to get open because they can't beat man coverage. I got Amari Cooper back.
I think, and Colvin, I want to look at a 4-box, but I also want to show the play. You can start with me and James. Because, James, I want you to help me and Chase as a quarterback, help me understand how much this will help Josh. Because remember, Josh went 9 for 30 against the Houston Texans. Why? Because his players couldn't beat man coverage. It's 3rd and 3. This is man-to-man. I want y'all to watch this play unfold, and I'm going to pause it because viewers at home, watch how nobody, literally nobody, I'll let it develop a little bit more, is open. I mean, you got dude locked up, locked up, locked up, locked up.
Crazy.
I mean, literally nobody is open. So like Shady is talking about, Josh Allen now is running for his life. It's the first 3rd down of the game, incomplete pass. He ends up going 9 for 30. That's the worst statistical performance we have seen from Josh Allen in his entirety of his career. Now what you're going to see conversely is Amari Cooper. Again, it's very simple. Man-to-man coverage. What I love most about this play, the defensive back is shaded inside. He's shaded inside real quick, James Jones, because the one place that you cannot get beat on this play as a defender is on the inside. That is the one route you cannot let Amari Cooper run. As a result, this defensive player is shaded inside saying, Amari, you will not beat me there. But James Jones, somehow, Amari Cooper is, I'll let the play run, and then I'll rewind it. He still...
It don't.
He took his time
with that route. He still beat him inside. James Jones, talk to me about the psyche of Amari Cooper in this play.
And that's exactly what I was about to get at, right? The special route runners play at their own pace.
Okay, break that down.
The special basketball players play at their own pace. It ain't nothing you about to do to speed me up. If you're off at 7, you're off at 5. If you're press coverage, I'm playing at my own pace. If you can, go back to the first play for me that you were showing.
Yes, sir.
And just watch them. Just watch the receivers. They're not playing at their own pace. The press coverage speeds them up. Just look at the play. Look how fast they're going. They are not playing at their own pace. What press coverage is for, right, for the viewers, press coverage, when teams line up in press coverage, and a lot of times we'll get press coverage 3rd and 5 or less. When they line up in press coverage, it's to speed the offense up, to get you off of timing. But when you walk up in press and now we playing at our own pace, you are in trouble. Now go to the Amari Cooper play. So you win and you watch these young fellas get sped up. Amari sees his press coverage. Amari sees him hard inside leverage. And Amari's like, bruh, I'm finna play at my own pace because you don't know what I got. You don't know if I got an out. You don't know if I got a fade, but I'm going to make you think I got fade, and I'm coming inside on this slant, but I'm playing at my own pace. That special release, that special route running, that is what Amari Cooper's bringing.
Nice.
Now, Shady, as a running back, final question for you before we take this one to break. Been one of my favorite conversations to date. How is that going to help James Cook in the backfield? Because he's already been having a Pro Bowl caliber season. Now that Amari Cooper's out there, what's that do for your psyche?
I like to talk about last year. So last year, he finished off really, really well. Really, really strong. This year, he's starting off really, really strong. And now you get this wide receivers where we got to go too high now. Hey, man, they're throwing the ball now. They can beat man coverage. So now Cook, first of all, he can run the ball well, and he can catch the ball well. So now you're going to be running routes on linebackers, on slow guys. Where before we play man, they bring the safety down on me, where it's a little bit harder. I could be the linebacker with number 58. That is number 56. Them dudes 250 pounds, right? And then I think about the confidence part. So now, if you look at the Bills' offense, you're going to look at the running back, James. Well, first we're going to look at Josh Allen. You're going to look at James Cook, second. And then the third will be the tight end. No, before Cooper got there. But now, yo, you got this wide receiver that can go the distance. You got to watch him. So now I can run the ball with space. It makes everything so much better. I remember playing with Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin, right, who was phenomenal. A lot of speed. The defense is playing far off. I'm not even getting touched for like 3 yards. You giving me time to make a guy miss? Way more yards, right, but less carries. In Buffalo, it was a lot of hard. It was a lot to say that to be nice.
Not a lot of speed.
Ain't a lot of speed out there, right? The safeties, they 10 yards deep. I'm like, they 10 yards? Right? So now I have to do more. Man, I had some good years because, you know.
Boy. Hey, well, speaking of difficult, it is getting crazy in Dallas. Jerry Jones spoke in a manner I've never heard him speak before. I mean,
there you go.
As the Ravens.
As the Ravens?
He said, there you go. Got you.
So you mean AFC Championship? That's what you think they can
Yeah, I mean, I'm with Shady, bro. I think with you, the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Come on, man.
Until I see you beat the Chiefs, I cannot say that you are on the same level as the Chiefs. Same level as the Ravens, absolutely. With all due respect, the Ravens are a notch below the Chiefs. I believe the Texans are below the Chiefs. It puts the Bills on the same level as the Ravens, Bills on the same level as the Texans. But to be on the same level as the Chiefs, that's going to take, to me, more than just one guy.
So you're saying in the playoffs they got to beat the Chiefs, not the regular season?
Yes, they beat the Chiefs in regular season.
So even if they played in the regular season,
don't matter.
they beat it, don't matter.
Don't matter. We saw them beat the Chiefs.